Can you help me find my lost jumbo potatoes? The prettiest town in Cyrodiil? Don't know, but the ugliest is Breville. Shabby, tumble-down shacks. They're big shacks, though. Please, you must help me find them. If I don't have them for the next batch of my famous potato bread, I don't know what I'll do. How stupid I was to leave them outside all alone like that. All I wanted to do was give them some sun. Next thing I knew, they were gone. I saw someone running off to the west, but I'm too frightened to journey into the woods alone. Please, can you help me? I'll pay you well, I swear.
A pleasure to speak with you. I've heard word of your great deeds. It's good to meet someone else striving to be known throughout the land. We're peas in a pod, you and I. I'd be happy to offer whatever help I can. Knowledge is power. Bye.
I hope I can help. Tooth in the Sea can teach you more than I. Search for him north of Breville along the coast of Nippon Bay, or perhaps in it, depending on his mood. Where does our food come from? The Heartlands, and the Nebian Valley, and Skingrad, great wines, cheeses, and tomatoes. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. A little food and drink will do you some good. Take care. There's a charge in the air. Been casting some destruction spells? You have them. You have them. I can sense they're with you. Oh my goodness, you found them. Oh, I could kiss you. As promised, I owe you a reward for your efforts. I present you with my first batch of famous potato bread, more valuable than gold. Enjoy. Safe journey to you.
Presence here will not be tolerated.
So, the deed is done. How do I know this? You will find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part of the family. Now, you embrace your fate. For the slaying of Rufio is the signing of a covenant. The manner of execution, your signature, Rufio's blood, the ink. As a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given. You must now go to the city of Cheydinhal, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall. Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door. You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. You will gain entrance to the sanctuary. Once inside, speak with Ochiva. We must now take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family. Know this. Every dark brother and sister is a child of Sithis. He whom we call Sithis has many other names. Chaos, Doom, Discord. Sithis is the Void. We of the Dark Brotherhood serve the Night Mother, who is the bride of Sithis. The Night Mother rules her children with a terrible black hand. The Black Hand is the ruling body of the Dark Brotherhood. It is made up of one listener and 4 speakers. 4 fingers and a thumb, if you will. As a member of the Dark Brotherhood, you must abide by the 5 tenets. They are the laws that guide and protect us. The 5 tenets are as follows. Tenet 1. Never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 2. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 3. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 4. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 5. Never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Rufio lies dead. Well done. The family will now welcome you with open arms. Dear brother, I do not spread rumors. I create them. How does one best describe our dread father? Imagine a perfect, cloudless midnight, cold as winter ice and shrouded in shadow. That is Sithis. You are now one with the Dark Brotherhood. Visit Ochiva at the Cheydinhal Sanctuary, and your new life will begin.
I'm sorry, but I'm really not one for engaging in conversation. Please, leave me.
Good day. What's a pretty young thing like me doing in this swamp town? I inherited the business from my late husband, and I aim to make it work. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion gate and saved the city? Good day.
Oh!
Good to see you.
Baron Vamori seems... A pleasure to speak with you. Go...
How do you do? I'm Tadros Hella, smith of the Broville Fighters Guild chapter and trainer for armorers. You hear any word about Kud Ai's friend? She's offering a generous reward, so hopefully someone will show up and lend a hand. Kud Ai is a member of Broville's Mages Guild. She put the word out that a good friend of hers went missing. She's offered a reward, but as far as I know, nobody's taken her up on the offer. Not sure who's missing either. She's keeping quiet about it. I suppose if you're interested, you could head over there and ask Kud Ai yourself. There's a lot of adventuring action from here south to Blackwood, and everyone comes to me with their gear. Go hurt something.
Interesting.
It's always a pleasure to hear Uravasa Osrelas speak at chapel. She has a real way with words.
Nazi, your humble servant and humble servant of the Nine, I offer training in the martial arts of hand-to-hand fighting. I can show you some new things. The Fighters Guild is good enough to encourage me in sharing the inner peace and spiritual harmony of the martial arts. The Fighters... I saw Kud Ai moping around outside the Mages Guild yesterday. In fact, I could swear she was crying. I hope she finds her missing friend. Farewell.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
You heard about that ghost of the old man that looks out into Raven Bay each night?
Greetings to you.
Good news from
Good
Kvatch
news
for
from
a change.
Kvatch for a change.
A pleasure to speak with you. I don't know much about that ghost, but some say he died in a horrible shipwreck. I would stay away from him if I were you. Bad omen. Each night he wanders the shore of Nibbon Bay. Then he stops and looks mournfully out to sea. If you're interested, you may want to see Gilgondarin at Silverhome on the Water. When it comes to local legends, he's the best source in town. Good day, I hear you.
Well met. Go hurt something.
Farewell.
Hi there.
Everybody's talking about the hero of Kvatch. They say he actually went into an Oblivion gate
Well met.
and destroyed it.
You think?
What's the news from the other parts of town?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Good night.
You too.
Hi there.
you've got some nimble finger.
I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance, and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing. It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold. We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer. Yesterday, the usurer, Curden Grow-Dragel, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since. I fear for his life. Curden isn't known for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again. You will? Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either. I do miss him so. And when he gets back, I'm gonna kill him for making me worry like this. Farewell and be careful. Keep your eyes on City Swimmer. Eteriena's spells, recharging and training in mysticism. And idle chatter. At your service. Breville is an important trade centre and a rich melting pot of Imperial, Khajiit and Argonian cultures. And yes, a bit shabby and shop-worn. Delphine can get you a spell to summon bound armour if you're interested. And if you're able, of course. The Coral Guildhall had an unpleasant visit recently from someone who had a grudge against Tikius. You know as much about mysticism as I do. If you wish to learn more, De Gale can teach you. Visit her at the Lerwin Guildhall, but be aware that she's a bit odd. Good day.
Excuse me, I'm on duty. I've sighted the Forlorn Watchman again. Every time I see that ghost, he gives me the creeps. Goodbye.
Ranaline. I cook at the Lonely Suitor. Excuse me. I stay to myself. I've always found the wrong sort of friends. Now I do without. I understand Tadros Hellas has more jobs than she knows what to do with. She's very eager to help out her guild. You too.
I'm so hungry. I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk.
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
Seems you've bloody... A pleasure to speak with you. Bye.
Look, what can I do for you? Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city. Please, go on. Good day.
Hello, associate.
Delphine Gend, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell, advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things. If you want to know more, there's one person I can think of to teach you, though she's a bit odd. You'll need to find Bralza and Darren. Best mage I've ever seen, but a bit eccentric. Last I heard, she had camped out at a shrine to Kinnereth and was killing wildlife for fun, I think. The Coral Guildhall had an unpleasant visit recently. It's my job to help people learn the proper constructive use of destruction magic. And let's face it, blowing things up can be ever so much fun. I love my work. Fire, frost, shock, poison. Little presents for Kinnereth's cute little woodland creatures. Bye.
I'm Ardeline. I'm the Guild's advanced trainer in alchemy here in Breville. Yes, I've seen them before. Don't really know anything about them, as I don't specialize in plant samples. However, I know someone who does. If you make your way to Skingrad, look up Sindarian. He's one of the foremost authorities on the alchemical properties of plants. If you're looking for further training in alchemy, I suggest you speak with Sindarian. He's quite gifted, although slightly eccentric. I believe he's working at the Westweald Inn over in Skingrad. I think Irina tries to keep him out of sight. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage. Sindarion in Skingrad is the elf you should speak with. He's a very talented alchemist. I don't like talking to people much, but Kudai's helping me get over that. That's why she put me in charge of selling alchemy supplies. I'm afraid I'm not very social, so I really don't know very much about the people here. Bye.
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation, I presume. Are you prepared to earn it? I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardeline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardeline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs to stop. It's making her miserable. Did you hear that Falkar left the guild? I think Dietsan is in charge in Chedenhall now. Are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you feel you are ready. No? Well then, please excuse me. Are you ready to earn your recommendation now? I'm afraid I haven't had time to... Perhaps you can... I'll need... Each local guild hall has its own way of doing things. That means each hall has its own set of problems. It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner. You're going to get Ardeline's staff back. Take this charm scroll. With it, you should find Varon more receptive to questioning. Don't come back without that staff. Varon Vamori should give it to you once you've persuaded him, if you understand me. I take my duties as chapter head very seriously, unlike some guild mages. It infuriates me how casual some guild heads are about common civility. Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately. The Council of Mages meets there in the Imperial City. That's where the real power of the guild lies. If you do what you need to, you'll get there one day. Just don't forget to help those who have aided you on your way. You have what you need to help him talk. I admit, it's not standard guild procedure, but I'd do anything for one of my girls. Make sure Varen hands over that staff.
I hope I can help. What? I don't know anything about him. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
A pleasure to speak with you. She hasn't been focused on her work recently. It's annoying, frankly. Bye.
Arieri, your friendly guild alchemist. Satisfaction guaranteed. No free samples. The girl hasn't seemed herself lately. I have no idea what's wrong, but something's really bothering her. Braville, good points, cheap to live, unpretentious, freewheeling. Bad points, culturally a hole. Count's a clown and his son's a skooma sucker. I'm just here doing research. If you need spells, talk to Ita or Delphine. They'll be happy to help. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. Bye. Greetings, Guildmaid.
Greetings, Evoker.
Good to see you.
Did you hear?
You're... It's my pleasure. Please continue. There are 2 ruined forts south of Braville. One is close to the road to Leowin. The other is out on a point of land that projects into Nibbin Bay. I saw Kud-I moping around outside the Mages Guild yesterday.
I can eat for a day with a single coin. Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
Hail.
Hello, friend. What can I do for you? Old, worn, and wicked. Wet, wounded, and wild. Empty as the eastern horizon. Dusk on the Nibbin. Solemn and bitter as the grave. Knowledge is the key to success. I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes. Shadow hide you. Hello, friend. What can I do for you? I don't know what to say. All I want, I try and I... All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. I was a little ashamed afterwards, but I didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it to a friend of mine, Saurus Aranum. If I still had it, I'd gladly give it back. You'll have to talk to Saurus Aranum if you want it. He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who has Ardaline's staff now. You've got a lot to learn. Tell Ardaline I'm sorry.
Good evening.
You look skilled in alteration.
What do you want? I understand that Fathis Aran is quite the conjurer. Bye.
Hello, stranger. Luciana Galena. I'm Breville's advanced trainer for the light armor discipline. Other Breville trainers? City Swimmer teaches sneak. Drajanji teaches security. Varen Vamori teaches speechcraft. My services are reserved for more important members of the Thieves' Guild. You can always use Ongar in Bruma. Shadow hide you.
Hail! I'm Brogram Grogalash, your host at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. It may not look like much outside, but that's just the weathered Breville look. Gilgondrin inherited Silverholm from his parents. I understand he only runs it out of a sense of duty. Yeah, I've got a room, 10 gold for the night. You sure you want it? Okay, it's your gold. Farewell. Yeah, what do you want? Maybe I know him, maybe I don't. But since you're so interested, I know something that could jar my memory. I just learned that a family heirloom, the Axe of Dragol, which one of my stupid relatives lost, is located on Fort Grief Island in Nibbin Bay. My informant tells me it's hidden in the main keep at the center. Don't know what's guarding it, but I'm sure you can handle it. If you go there and bring it back to me, I'll tell you exactly where Alaron is. Then Alaron may not be coming home from his, journey for a very long time. Like, permanently. Whenever you're ready, and it better be soon, I'll have a boat waiting for you to get to Fort Grief Island. Yeah. It's a battle axe with the word Dragol carved into the haft. Huge. You can't miss it. I ain't gonna draw you a picture. Time's wasting. He's safe for now. Are you ready to go to the boat? Fine. I have it waiting for you at the dock next to the magic shop. Now get out of my sight. Lucky I'm not making you swim.
It appears as though Kurdan has tricked another poor soul with his axe story. You haven't guessed it yet? There never was any axe of Dragol. It was just a ruse to lure you out here. I fell for the same trick. In my case, he told me if I retrieved the axe, he'd erase my debts. I was such an idiot to believe him. You're now the prey in Kurdan's insane hunt, just like I am. And here we'll most likely die. Clever ruse. I wonder how many have died falling for it. Kurdan doesn't make most of his money being a simple usurer. He also invented what he calls the hunter's run. People pay him a great deal of money to hunt and kill living human prey. No questions asked, and he takes care of the bodies. He uses the dungeons under Fort Grief as the hunting grounds. I was placed here because he knew someone would go looking for me. I'm sorry you got mixed up in all of this. I hope you can fight. It's our only chance of escaping alive. Don't bother. The door to this place is now locked. The only way to get out is by descending into the hunter's run and killing the hunters. One of them will have the key to the door. That's Kurdan's rules. It's the only way we can win. I wish I could help more, but I can't fight. I've never held a weapon before in my life. Please, get us out of here. I'm not a rich man, but if we get out of here alive, I'll do what I can to reward you. Kurdan is treacherous. Be wary, friend. I don't trust Kurdan. Even if the hunters are beaten, make sure you watch your back. Kurdan is treacherous. Be wary, friend.
I'd better cut down on the ale. Must have been the wind. I've found mud crabs more fearsome than you. Show me what you're
God. Ah! This ends here.
Oh! Oh! Ha!
Am I surprised? I'm impressed that you killed all my clients. Doesn't matter. More will come along with their purses fat with gold and hearts lusting for blood. Too bad about Alarin. Didn't need him anymore now that you're here. At least now he's free of his debt. Do you really think I could afford to let you leave here? The key you found is a fake. No prey has ever left this island alive. And I aim to keep it that way. You were right about one thing, though. This is my game, and I'm changing the rules. Do your worst.
Oh! What's that?
A pleasure to speak with you. I can show you some new... Take care.
It's you.
Whatever you need, I'm at your service. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? A fine. You've made a fine. You drive a hard bargain. A good price. An excellent. That's more than I'd usually pay. An excellent bargain. That's a good... You've made a good... You drive a... That's a good deal. That's a fair... A good price. You got it. You drive. A good price. A fine transaction. You've made it. That's a fair deal. A fine. You got it. That's a fair. That's a good. You drive a hard bargain. That seems. That's a good deal. A good price. That's more than I. That's. That's a good. You've made a good price. That's a fair. Can't make that deal. A fine. I appreciate your business. Take care. Welcome back. I can't believe what I'm seeing in this book. I'm mortified to think these things here were once on the bodies of the recently deceased. It's just too horrible to comprehend. I don't even know what to say. I guess an apology is not enough. What can I do? Yes, that's the least I can do. First and foremost, I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that. Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day. Yes, that's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else, as he had something important to do. You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no, he wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done? Yes, you do that. And in the meantime, I'll decide what to do with all these ill-gotten things. I'm so sorry. I don't even want to look at it for another moment. I hope everyone can forgive me for not doing a better job checking up on my sources. I hope you can forgive me. I had no idea.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's why I had this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug. This time, it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave. Die, damn you!
Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh!
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Angela Blakely. This is my father's house. He was lost at sea many years ago. I'm content here. Someday I hope to meet the right man, but not a seaman. Never. You too.
I don't believe I know you, and I don't need any new friends. Thank you very much. There are many people in the city who interest me, and you are not one of them. The Gilded Carafe, a fine store with a terrible name. Goodbye.
I'm only asking for a single call.
Oh. Savarius Aetius. You too.
Good day, stranger. Saurus Aranim is my name. Look, I can't just give it to you. I paid good money for it after all. I'll tell you what. You give me at least a portion of what I paid for it, say 200 gold, and I'll give you the staff. That's a good deal, right? I wouldn't offer it to anyone else, just you. So, what do you say? I'll just take the money from you then. And here's your staff. Now, since our business is concluded, you must excuse me. Good day.
I'm Erisare Aranim. Saurus is my husband. My favorite thing is fresh slaughterfish, caught fresh from the docks on the waterfront. Arthrolos is a sneaky one. Kind of makes you wonder what he's up to. Good day.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. You've already purchased the staff, friend. There really isn't much more to say on the subject, is there? I don't know, just take a walk around, buy something. Plenty of stores. Why'd you come in the first place? A lot of mages swear by Rindir's staffs. Be seeing you. I heard you know how to move in light armor. Hello. Good morning.
Well, if it is... Looks like you've reached your peak. You've got it.
Well met.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. You've come to watch the Grand Champion battle some of Cyrodiil's fiercest creatures. Who will survive this week's epic battle of combatant versus beast? Let's find out. Lower the gates! people, the Grand Champion is victorious! Esteemed Grand Champion, leave the arena now and rest. You've earned it once again.
Great show, great show!
Speak. Hail, good citizen. You have the hands of the...
Were you able to stop Agamir? Then we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his. I've come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple. I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society. I realize you risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring as a humble reward. It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business. I have disposed of all my ill-gotten merchandise and replaced it with more expensive but carefully obtained items. Let's do business. You've shown me mercy. I won't forget that. Thank you.
Greetings to you.
I have been anxiously awaiting your return. The very thought of what Agamir was doing sickens me. I hope those poor souls rest in peace now that this is over. I am pleased that Thorinir has decided to donate his inventory to the temple. At least he is trying to make amends. Well done! This shovel will certainly confirm Agamir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch. In your absence, Thorinir visited and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agamir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices. Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, take this gold. Many thanks on behalf of all of us. I'm mature enough to admit I was mistaken about Thorinir. He's a welcome member of our group in the Market District. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
You have the hands of an illusionist.
Be happy to help you. The society triumphs once more, thanks to you, of course. It's a beautiful city, but stay away from the waterfront. It's not dangerous, but it's dirty, and the beggars are a nuisance. Be seeing you. I hope I can help. I can't believe it. The Great Prince has been beaten. There's a new arena grand champion now, someone called the Tamriel Terror. Be seeing you.
Can I beg a favor of you? Hey, stranger, can you spare a few coins? I've just been shaken down by that bastard watchman, and he took my last septim. Blessings of Akatosh upon you. I'm quite behind on current events, I'm afraid. I can't be of any help to you. You gotta like a store named Slash and Smash. The bastard took every coin I had with me. I don't know his name, but I know his face. Ruslan and I were shopping at Jensen's when he accused us of stealing. We turned out our pockets to prove we were innocent, but he didn't care. And we had to pay the fine, or he was gonna march us off to jail. Now, he's shaken down most of the shopkeepers in the market district. They're all too afraid of him to do anything. Jensen wouldn't even talk about it. Someone ought to do something about him. I'm going to keep a low profile for a while.
It is good to see you again. Please, return soon. It's always a pleasure to see you.
It is a privilege. See anything you like? I guess I can trust you. It's that bastard Auden's Vidius. He's in here every month taking my wares without paying for them. What can I do? He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. Only another watch captain can arrest him. Fat chance of that happening. If you tell anyone I said anything bad about Auden's, I'll deny it.
The pleasure is all mine.
Hail, citizen. I speak for the Emperor. Or at least I did. If you've got a complaint, tell it to the watch captain. I've got better things to do than listen to you whine. Go see Hieronymus Lax. He's a pompous fool, just like you. He might listen to your complaint. Emperors have been assassinated before, but... Move along.
You smell of death. Any friend of the Society is a friend of mine. How interesting. I've heard of these glowing roots, but never had the fortune of seeing one. Unfortunately, I know nothing about them. You want to speak to Sindarian of Skingrad. He's an alchemist over there who specializes in unusual plants, fungi, and roots. Well, maybe Thorinir wasn't responsible for digging up those corpses, but good riddance to his insane prices. Nice job. Be seeing you.
You've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time.
Good day. Goodbye.
Good evening. Hello again. Thorinir didn't turn out to be such a bad fellow after all. I'm glad he decided to join the Society. Goodbye. Good day. Take care.
Stop right there!
The feed bag isn't fancy.
Hail.
But it fills you up. There's a new ship moored up in the waterfront district. The marine...
What is it, sir? Truth is, the Legion doesn't know who was behind the Emperor's murder. We've already ruled out the Dark Brotherhood. So is this something worse? Carry on. Speak.
Good Thamriel of Tamriel. The King and Queen Tavern is... Goodbye.
It's you, the hero of the watch.
I hope I can help. Whatever you train you in how to use heavy armor, if you can pay for his time.
Greetings to you. So I've heard.
Has been closed. Don't you understand what that means? We can beat the bastards!
It is in light armor. I've heard others say the same.
What is it, citizen? I'm Amantius Electus, the writer. I'm working on a new edition of Lives of the Saints. I'm here in the city for access to the temple libraries and for the bookstores, especially the first edition in the market district. He's that Imperial Watch captain that's chasing after shadows. Take care. I hope I can help. Good day.
Oh!
It's you. Hi. Hello. Do you think what happened to Kvatch could happen here?
Good night.
You too.
Hieronymus Lex, officer of the Watch. Every hand is needed to build an honest city, and it begins with you. Never compromise. Never blink. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone. I don't have time for this now. The Gray Fox is on the loose. Take this problem to Itius Hain. He's also a captain of the Imperial Watch. Good luck with Itius.
I hope I made myself clear the first time.
Hey, they call me Isleaf the Open-Handed, because I'm so generous. Well, don't expect a handout from me. You certainly don't need it. I share my good fortunes with the poor and needy, and you ain't neither. Life isn't easy on the waterfront, but we look out for each other. If you want luxury, there's nowhere better than the Tiber Septim Hotel. Shadow Knight. I'm glad you stopped by. I have a situation that you might be able to help with. If you need something enchanted, Calendil has the goods. The Gray Fox has asked me to take care of the problem. I'm putting you on it. Hieronymus Lex actually collected taxes from everyone living here on the waterfront. Your job is to recover those taxes. Are you up for it? He is a fool of a captain in the Imperial Watch. He's a real law and order type. He has a grudge against the Thieves Guild and the Gray Fox in particular. Lex has made it his personal mission to capture him. The Gray Fox has led our guild for over 300 years now. He has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront. The Gray Fox has led our guild for over 300 years now. He has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront. The people of the waterfront are very poor. Traditionally, the city has not collected taxes from them, even though by law they could. The money the city would collect would barely cover the cost of collecting. The Gray Fox has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront. He doesn't want to let this injustice stand. It's a matter of principle. Good. Find out where he's keeping the taxes and bring them to me. I'll also need the tax records of what each citizen paid so we can return it.
State your business. Evening. Speak. Move out of my way. The bloated float rents beds. Only place on the waterfront. Cheap, and it's safe. You too.
It's time for you to leave.
Have you recovered those taxes? Let me know when you have the money and the tax records. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? One that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city. Shadow hide you. Have you recovered those taxes? Ah, the Gray Fox will be very pleased. We will make sure this gets back to the people. Can you believe that fool even bothered to collect this paltry sum? You can keep it. I merely wanted the Watch to know they went too far. I think it's time to promote you to Footpad. Congratulations on your new guild rank. He's been around for hundreds of years. I've heard tell that he is immortal. I don't know about that, but he sure ain't normal. The guild has received a request to obtain a unique statuette. It is a bust of Lafasa Indaris, the recently slain Countess of Chainor. You will be paid a modest sum. Do you want this job? Excellent. Bring it back to me once you have it. Shadow hide you.
I don't know what I'll do if you don't get those scales for me. I've saved so much for my retirement, but it's just not enough. By the 9, you've got the scales! Thank you. Let it never be said that there are no kind souls in this world. I'll give you this ring in trade. I have no use for it anymore, but I imagine that it would be very valuable to someone like you. Thank you, stranger. You've shown me kindness, and I will think of you in the long, comfortable days ahead. I'm looking forward to my retirement. Long days in the stable with the horses, long mornings in bed, and best of all, no more fish. Well, I'll tell you a secret. I took some of the money I saved and paid a mage to lock the rest of it away in a box inside my house. Nothing can open it except for this key right here. And there ain't no way anyone is getting this key while I'm still breathing. Yes, sir. I worked too hard to collect that money. I'm not about to let anyone steal it from me. I'm looking forward to my retirement. Captain Lex blames the Grey Fox for stealing the tax collection. He wants a bounty put on the Grey Fox, but the Legion commander has refused. Yes, sir, no more fish for me. Just long, peaceful days ahead for old Aylwin Merrowall. Finally, be able to retire. Finally, be able to retire. I'm looking forward to my retirement. Yes, sir, no more fish for me. Just long, peaceful days. Finally, be able to retire.
Rochelle Banty and Samuel's wife. I'm glad he's settled down to training and the quiet life.